Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello, welcome back to Fox City ASMR. Today is Friday, and I decided to go on a little mini date. I started working as a part-time nanny, so I have a part-time baby right now. She's beautiful. She's 10-month-old, and she is wonderful. She is the sweetest thing ever. Anyways, I got my first paycheck and I decided to go treat myself to a lunch. And I decided to come to Daiso and treat my kids to some art supplies because the summer is starting and we are running out of a lot of the drawing paper and pencils and chalk. So I grabbed a couple of things like this tape. This is something new. My daughter loves putting tape on things, and right now she's only using this blue painter's tape. So I decided to stop and grab her a couple of little different color sparkly things for her artwork. She loves to add things. She likes to do collages and things, so she likes to add little corners and little glittery stuff too. I also grabbed a couple of these magnetic clips for our refrigerator. We put a lot of our kids' artwork on the fridge, so these have been great. I am going to go back for the bigger ones just because sometimes we do have like paperwork that both my husband and I need to see, and where's the easiest place to put it? Up right at the fridge, which will both open. I got some whiteboard markers and some chalk for our chalkboard and for our monthly little thing that we have in the kitchen. Sorry, I can't think today. Let's see. Ooh, these. I want to go back to get one of these because both my kids have shown interest in making their own clothes. So I think starting off with like a scarf or a hat would be a great start for them. Especially because I know how to knit and crochet, but it would be easier for them because they can put it over the little stick and then move on. And then I grabbed a couple of threads here because if you've ever had a toddler, you know that their clothes are usually stained because either of food or because they play a lot outside, and of course you're gonna get stains. So I decided to make little flowers on my kids' clothes. My son said he didn't want flowers, so we still have to figure out what he wants. If he has stains on his clothes, he's older, so there's very, very minimal stains. And for my daughter, she loves to play outside. She skates, she paints, so there's always some stains on her clothes, and she chose that she wants flowers. So I'm gonna do little daisies on the little stains, and I think those are gonna look super cute. So I grabbed that thread, and I'm grabbing some of these flowers right here too, just in case, if she wants that instead. They'll actually be easier for me because I can just sew the flower in as opposed to like sew the flower completely, if you get what I mean. Anyways, let's move on. Today I'm also grabbing a couple of things for Father's Day. I did film this about a week or two ago. Was it? No, it's been like 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. And so I grabbed a couple of canvases here because they are pretty inexpensive. And so again, before I go and look for a more expensive or better brand of canvas, does it matter? Let me know in the comments if you know if that matters. For my 3-year-old, I'm gonna grab a couple here. So they made a little artwork for my husband, and it's already on the wall. He loves it. He also went to art school, so we really support them being able to express themselves. Let's see, we got some drawing paper, but this one only has 15 pages. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one. It's a thicker consistency of the paper, so it will be great for painting. And then because my awesome friend Julie always thinks of everyone, she got us a bunch of construction paper from one of her friends' daycares. They were retiring, and she brought us a bunch of construction paper, and this was a few years ago, and I still have a lot, and we use it all the time. So thank you, Julie, for looking out for us. And let's see, oh yeah, I have to get like just regular printer paper, and they don't have that at Daiso. So I am gonna have to go to an office supply store and get like a big thick blob of like a 500-page ream. Is it called a ream? Let me know. I should know what that is called, but I don't. Sorry. Oh, I grabbed one of these. My daughter ended up painting something special for my husband's birthday because they're usually like Father's Day and his birthday are like almost back to back. So we'll grab that. And then I grabbed this nail file. It's really hard on my nails. I have short nails, as you could tell. So this little nail file is either for like your toes or for like long acrylic nails, because it like broke my nail in half because it was so hard. Let's see, nail file. Oh, see, I should have taken that one instead. That looks so much better for my type of nails than this one, but I have learned my lesson. So yeah, it was definitely not for my nail type. I grabbed a couple of these. I grabbed some green tea. I haven't used this one. Oh, that's right. And then we go to Safeway. And the collagen one was amazing. I really like that one. I'll get it again. All right, now it is a few days later. It is Monday, the beginning of the next week, and we are grabbing a few items at the new Safeway. This one is a lot farther from where we live, but it is way bigger, and the hot food looks amazing. It is probably, I haven't been there in a few years. This is in the Soma district, so south of Market Street. It is close to the big baseball fields where the SF Giants play and the Caltrain. So it gets a lot of action from a lot of tourists and a lot of commuters and, you know, just people that live and work in the city in that area. We are going to be trying 2 other Safeways that are closer to where we live. We might film, we might not. I'm not sure. It's always a maybe when I go shopping because I don't want to get in other people's ways. So I'm definitely never going to be that YouTuber that's going to be in your way. I make sure that I plan things out beforehand. I make sure I call sometimes the store to make sure that I'm not going on a busy time for them. Different stores in different locations, they have different times when they're busy depending on where they are, of course. So I always make sure that I go in with a full plan, and when I don't, I end up filming because the situation looks good. There, you know, it's empty. I'm able to, maybe I'll just film for 5 minutes and add it to one of the weekly shop with us videos. So it really all depends. Right now I'm grabbing a couple of yogurts that I got freebie from Safeway. I got some Greek ones. I always end up getting the same flavors because they are free. And so I'm just grabbing ones that my kids and we are gonna like, just, you know. I try to get something with the fruit instead of just the plain yogurt, get a little extra in there. And so I grabbed 4 of those. I had 2 Lucerne free and 2 of the other Greek one. We grabbed some of these paper towels. My corner store is really expensive. You really are just paying for their rent because like a can of beans is like $4 at the corner store, which is insane. I'm not paying $4 for a can of beans. Anyway, this new Safeway has a magazine area and they have a book area. There's a lot of, like, was this paperback? Yeah, this is paperback. Yeah, there's a lot of paperbacks here. Let's put a couple of them back where they go. This one. Which one's this one? Oh, The Perfect Daughter. I have not read that one. There was a lot of, let's see, Black Rose, Lindsay, Danielle Steele. I've never read any of hers. I didn't see any books that I have read, so we'll see. Anne Frank, The Truth About the Diary. Let's see, this is one of those that comes out every couple of anniversaries. Reading this diary totally changed my life in high school. It definitely made me more empathetic towards others, and I think that we should all be more empathetic. Let's see. Muscle After 40. Ooh, let's put this back. Yeah, let's put it back where it goes. Women's Health. Let's see. In Touch. All the Gossip. Charles the New King. Ooh, if you have any manga or anime recommendations, let me know. I'm a millennial that used to love this before it became popular. K-dramas too. And then I just kind of became an adult in a weird way, and I forgot what I liked. So it's been a long time since I've watched something like a full-on series. So let me know in the comments. I want to get back into it. It's one of those things that I love. My son is getting into anime and, you know, illustrating and Pokemon and everything, and I really just want to bond with him with that, and I like it. So why not? Let me know the recommendations in the comments. My husband and I kept getting lost all over the Safeway because nothing is where we remember it being. It's really interesting where they have things, and of course, you know, it's a different layout of the store. So it took us a minute to find everything. But this was little bundle of the plastic bags was the only bundle, and look at how long it took me to walk all the way to where my husband was on the other side. It's a long vegetable and fruit area, and that was the only plastic bags that they had. Every single container was empty. So this was right at like 2 hours after opening. So maybe they get super busy, or maybe they do it every couple of days when they restock. We are going to be making barbecue for dinner, and so we grabbed a couple of greens because my husband's going to make some collard greens. Is that what it's called? See, again, I didn't grow up in this country for like half my life, so a lot of the things that just come natural to you, I don't think of, or, you know, I just go by what somebody tells me because I did not grow up eating barbecue, or at least American barbecue. Let's see. Ooh, my last rain check from the old store. I went in and they had run out of tortillas before they closed, so I grabbed a rain check. And if you don't know about rain checks are given to you if you ask at customer service. If there is something that you were supposed to get on a deal but they are sold out, you can get a rain check, and that will let you buy it when it's not on sale anymore, but they do have it in stock. You will be able to get it in the next 30 days at that same price. So if, let's say this one's $3.79 and it was 50 cents that week, right? Then if they were sold out, because it is 50 cents, you could get a rain check. I mean, you can't do it for like 50 items, or wait, I don't know how the rain check works. I just usually just go in to get one thing. I don't know if you can get like 50 of them at 50 cents or if it's just like one. But it's still, we saved $1 on those flour tortillas, so yay! Which ended up helping because I did not realize that these were $7.99 each. And in the future, I will not buy them from Safeway. But this was the like a couple of days right before my son was going to graduate and my daughter was going to graduate. So I just grabbed two, and I definitely regretted it when we were paying, because $7.99, I could have done that, and it would have meant more if I did it. So definitely next year, or whenever my kids graduate again, I'm definitely going to do it myself and make it more personalized for them, instead of just grabbing the ones that they have there. All right, that is it for this week. Thank you so much for coming along. I'll see you next week. Bye.